Hi, everyone. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Gemma. Hey. How is everybody? Oh, you did, Michelle. You got it. You got your winning one? Oh, good. Your mama loved the tote bag? Oh, I'm so glad I picked the right one for her. I'm so glad I picked the right one. Sorry it got there after Mother's Day, I believe, but I'm glad she got it in time. I'm doing good tonight. I hope y'all are good. I got my wine. How could I be doing bad? Tonight is Manischewitz Cream Red. That's what tonight is. I have a bunch of new stuff to show you. Hello, Tammy Tam. Here we go. And we're off to the races. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you for everything you guys do. Gemma, did you hear we were were your ears ringing this week? Zara! Hey! Zara's here. The about to be grandmom, the September grandmom. And Dawn? Dawn, did I miss Dawn? Oh, Dawn, hey, Dawn. There you are. You need that glass of wine? Aw. Hope everything's going okay with your tuffers. I know you're working on that. Sharon's working on her teeth this week. Tracy had a death in the family, but Miss Zara has going to have a birth in the family. So you know what? Things go up and things go down. Yeah, congrats. A day or two after Mother's Day. Well, I'm glad she got it, Michelle. Dawn, how's it going tonight? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Oh, it's November, baby. Oh, I thought you said September. Okay, I got that wrong. Thank you for correcting me. Because I would have been like, okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I would be waiting. I'm glad it's a little later than August, a little further on than August, so we can get through our fun stuff. Yep. I promised a couple things tonight. I want to show you some finished projects. I know when, and oh, good. I'm glad you liked the pen I sent. I was debating about that. I wanted to give it to somebody who has diamond painted long enough who would know what to do with that. I gave you the, 6-pointed one that you can just twist it in your hand. I could never get the hang of it. So I'm glad that I'm hoping it works for you. I wanted to give it to a seasoned diamond painter. Yes, everybody's saying congrats to Zara. Tammy loves the word bub for baby. Yeah, I like that too. First of all, I wanted to apologize about Sunday. The person whose special guest was slated to work. Oh, Tammy, I'm glad you got your package too. I just wanted to let you know that you were appreciated for all you do. Good. I'm glad you got all your favorite placers on it. I hope it works very well for you. It would save a lot of time if you can figure out how to get it working right in your fingers. And right now, I'm glad you got the hang of it right away. I did not. Sometimes my hands go numb, and it was a challenge. It was a challenge for me. I have a new pen to show you tonight. Two new pens. I got one in the mail today too. First, a little bit of chat. Thank you for putting up my Etsy link. One of the news today, I have over 40 kits and sets going up in June. They won't all be put up at once because my daughter has to film them all, has to take pictures of them all. And she has to do that when she's feeling well, and she's applying for a part-time job. So we shall see. But I have over 40 kits that are going up in June. I had pulled out at least 15 that I had taken up to the local firehouse when they had their last spring's flea market. And can you put Zara's up too? I'm sure you're getting there. And I thought, oh, okay. I thought they were already up on Etsy. Turned out they were not. So that's the first 15 that are going up. Another is about another 10. They're Diamond Art Club. They are Dreamer Design. They are budget companies as well. It's a good mix. My professional photographer daughter is taking pictures much better than I have done. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you very much. So she will be taking pictures of stuff. I'm also going to be starting to sell off a little bit of the things that I have made already, and putting some things up that I had taken, that I had finished. I want to show you how a couple things came out. This I got from Temu. I actually just got it this week. And I thought it was a light. I thought it was a lamp, the way it was in the picture. But this is cute. I mean, the color doesn't come out exactly the way I like it, but it's really cute. It's a specials project. Anybody know anybody who would like a mushroom? It's cute. I love the colors in it. That's one thing I wanted to show you. That's finished. Another thing I got done is the journal. And if you haven't checked out Zara's latest Temu haul for her diamond paintings and things, check it out. Parts 1 and 2. She has some really nice journals on there that she just purchased. But this one I thought was beautiful. It's a lined journal. But I like lined journals just as much as I like the ones that do not have any lines on it. So I love the colors on that. So that's pretty. Put that over there. I got the cards done that were Dreamer Design cards. Now remember, I complained about Diamond Art Club cards. Way too expensive for 4 cards at a time. And I had a kit. You love the mushroom, Michelle? I had a kit from Dreamer Design a while back, and some of the sayings of the inside are kind of crazy. What about time, Gemma? What about time, Miss Gemma? You had an idea for a DIY lamp? Oh, Gemma has got some really cute DIY things up. She's doing a beaded curtain right now. So go check those out. And I got inspired by something that she's done with those pens. And when I get those made, I will show you. But I will credit Gemma for the idea. For sure. Because, oh, that's nice. Working on part 2 of the Temu haul right now. Scheduling for release on Saturday. Very good. Which will be Friday, our time. No. Yeah, Sunday, our time. Time isn't your friend. Oh. You never seem to find it. Yeah, that is a problem with time. Yes, thank you for putting Michelle's Muttnuts Crazy Crafting up. Thank you for putting that up as well. The beading curtain was last year. Well, I thought so, but you're working on beads, aren't you? Working on a hanging basket out of the pens. That's what you're doing with them. Ah ha ha. Did I see? Oh, tomorrow. I will. Oh, okay. I'll try to get it to it as soon as humanly possible tonight, because I think I put some of the details already in something for the event Facebook page. So I will see what I sent over to them and just copy that for you. And I already got your favorite color, right? So first part will be out this week. I can't wait to see it. You can't find time anymore either. Well, you're watching your grandkids, no wonder. Okay, back to the cards. So this is the set of cards from Diamond Art Club. Dreamer Design -1. There are 12 cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 cards. 10, must have been 12. I must have given 2 away already. So this is really pretty. What they look like on the inside, and I have the card. Some of them look like that on the inside, which is gorgeous. Okay, and that's just the envelope that comes with it. And the back says best wishes. It says life is beautiful on the front. This one says best wishes. Daisies. It says thank you on the back. Some of the sentiments on the inside don't make sense to me. But it's a thank you note. It's either thank you or best wishes. But happy birthday to whoever gets this card. And that's pretty inside, isn't it? And then the back, happy birthday. I think they upgraded them from the last time they had them out because, and really, this is the tail of this balloon, and I accidentally made it black down here. So it looks like it's Harpy. Harpy birthday. So that's my fault. I'm going to have to change that. This is a thank you, but it is gorgeous. Look at that pretty heart. Gorgeous. It's got a lot of slivers in it. If you don't like to do slivers, I'm telling you, there's a lot of slivers in this. The insides are very pretty. Bunch of birthdays. Yeah, Harpy birthday. And all kinds of gemmy stuff. But you know what? You don't have to have a card kit. You can do your own thing. You can copy a drawing that you see online. You can use a little glue, put it on some cardstock, and bling it with your spares. So there's no reason why you couldn't do exactly these things on your own. Here's another thank you butterfly in blues this time. It says thank you for everything on the inside. Lots of room to write. A thank you on the back. Yeah, they are cute. They are adorbs. This one I love. Isn't that pretty? With the blue and gold flowers. Blue, white, and gold. On the inside, it's pretty. And it's got the thank you on the back. And another happy birthday. So for the price from Dreamer Design, I think the cards are well worth it. Now, why this has happy birthday on the outside and it has wedding stuff on the inside, don't ask me. No clue. That I had a problem with the last time. But I think it's because it's the mistranslation from coming from those in the in China who are making them. This says, just call me baby. Distance is not a problem because in the end, I have you. So it says best wishes on the back. On the inside, it says, you are my sunshine. So it's for long distance. Okay. So that's the diamond Dreamer Design cards that I finished. I want to catch up on the notes here. As of tomorrow, I have Thursdays off, Zara says. So it's a shame that this live isn't on Wednesday, your time, as I would be able to join in the whole time. Would you guys be up for switching to Wednesday? And Zara can join us every week. And yes, if you'd like to join in the YouTube and become a channel member, like Zara is and a couple other people are, you're welcome to. It's extreme. It's like 1/100th the cost of a good diamond painting, talking $1.99. And you get perks. You get perks. And the perks are growing all the time. And I still have the promise of a Zoom get-together. Maybe we'll do the Zoom get-together on Wednesdays. Maybe we'll do that on Wednesday, so you can join us for the Zoom get-together then, which will be Wednesday night for us. Who else is on Wednesdays? Do you know? Anybody know who's on Wednesday nights? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Da, 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 da. Wednesdays are a bad night for you. Oh, crap. Well, I want Tammy there, too. Have to have my moderators there. I don't know where Annette got to tonight. All right. I promised you 2 diamond painting pens that I recently received in the mail. Oh, I'm not done with my finished projects yet. Hold on. As I trip over something else. No, you can't move. No, 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 no. Stay. Where is it? Did I show you that one? I don't know if I showed you that. I think I did. Avalanche. I believe I did show you those. Okay, now these I did not. I probably showed you. Did I show you the end of the birthday celebration? The big, long. That's all right, Towns. Don't worry about it. We'll think of something. Looks like we're going to have a long, warm winter here this year. It'd be up for a Wednesday Zoom meeting. I'll have to think about that. All right, so this is the butterfly hearts. Diamond Art Club butterfly hearts. When I get some of these done, what I'm going to do is put them on a very lightweight poster board or foam core board and kind of hang them from here to show you. Back here so that I have something fun behind me. One or more than one, something like that. And I got Linus finished. Linus and the kite eating tree is all done. Cool beans. Did I show you the finished birthday celebration? I don't know that I did. The first one that's going up for the next couple months, remember Diva? The Diamond Diva? She's going up. And she's going to be up there for our August challenge. My favorite things. And you guys are my favorite persons. Let me see. I don't remember if I showed you the finished one or not. So let's show you. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Cramp in my leg. Cramp on my leg. Lovely. Right now, I am working on a Dreamer Design Supernova. The one that gave some people problems with the off-cut stickers. I might not have showed you this because I rolled it up. So here is... I have 2 more of these. I have the Charlie Brown and the Lucy to do. And the Woodstock and Snoopy just came out. but I'm not sure I'm going to get them because I have Snoopy all tangled up in Christmas lights on his doghouse. I like that one. I'm thinking of the Woodstock because I love Woodstock. I used to want to call my car Woodstock. I nicknamed it Woodstock because I wanted to paint it yellow. It was a little Maverick at the time. Yes, we're talking 80s. Here we go. Early 80s. Oh, you going, Zara? Did I miss that? Oh. Bye, Zara. Catch you later. Gemma, I have to ask you what your favorite color is. I need to ask you what your favorite color is, and I rolled this the wrong way. Zara has given me her favorite color, and I want to get together with the three of you so that we can pick a color for the tray, the possible tray. You don't really have a favorite color. Interesting. So anything would be all right for you? I wanted to get your input on the colors for the tray, for my favorite things. That's if we still have a tray sponsor. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's my my show and tell for now. Then I'm going to show you, Zara gave me an idea. She said that she went to Temu for, oh, now why is that bent? It bent on its own. I'll have to replace the tip. Anyway, for a diamond painting pen, when we were talking about possible diamond painting pens for the event, but I have a couple others I can give away from my selection, so that's not a big deal. But she found this wooden pen on Temu. It's extremely lightweight. It comes with a plate of either blue or pink wax and a few of the plastic ends. You have a straightener, a 2, which I don't use. You have a 5 and a 7, I think, in here. So, but it is extremely lightweight. And I will probably give this one away because I bought 2. So that will be in with the prizes. While I was going through all of my diamond paintings, and I'm hoping to get a very special guest star to come on with us in August. I have at least one of his diamond paintings that I will be giving away. And you will have your choice of one of 3, and the other 2 are going to go up on the Etsy shop. I keep meaning to speak to my cousin and see if she would be able to make one, as he's a wood turner in his spare time. Spare time? How much spare time does he have? We can, I don't know. Maybe. If he wants to make a special one for a gift, that would be great. Time to hydrate. Everybody working on something? He does make pens. He made my granddad a pen for his birthday. Oh, cool. Okay, so from, and I forget which Etsy shop this is from, but it's Jessica Mundy from Georgia. And I went up on my on an Etsy for pens. I just happened to be kicking around and I saw this one. I'm like, I can't leave that there. So she sent a little mini Swedish fish, which will be gone yet this evening after we're off, and some fancy stickers, which I will be sharing with the kids in class. And I bought a fancy pen that I could not wait to get. I still haven't gotten, I think I ordered something from NYX too. Okay, I ordered something again from NYX, which was part of the reason I went up on the site. It's another turntable. I'm working on the Mystical Blue Rose from Dreamer Design. That is a cool one. Thank you, Gemma, for making that connection for us. See if he'll be able to make something special. This one, can you see what's inside of there? All a bunch of little colored peace signs. Yellow, pink, blue, orange, all kinds of little peace signs. It's a little bit longer than I like my pens, but it was an already made one, and it was it in the clearance of her grouping? I'm not sure. It has a little funky feel to it here, but it's got an opening on the end to put my favorite placer, a 4-placer, in the end as well. So, yeah, I am too, hon. I'm part of the Temu affiliate program as well. I know. I'm working on a kit I put to the side a few months ago, waiting for the Set and Soul event. That's my friend's artwork that starts in June. And I am still working on, my daughter gave me permission to use her photography for custom artwork. So I still have to get in touch with Leah for that. Waiting for my travel trailer for bags and a travel bag for all my DP items. That's a good idea. Where did I get this pen? Let me see. I know, Art and Soul. I understand. Let me see. I have to go into my other, that. Then I have to go into Etsy. Then I have to go into purchases. Waiting for reviews. I did buy 2 things from Nixie's Notions, and they said they were being sent. I ordered them in April. They're still not here yet. April 22nd. They're still not here yet. One is a custom-made multi-stackable tray. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's like a Lazy Susan thing. I gotten one before, but I really thought they were cool, so I got another one. And I got a Unicorn Magic Accessories diamond bag that I'm waiting for. They said they were on the way, and I don't have them yet. And I know I purchased this from Etsy. Why can't I see it? Why can I not see? Nixie gives you a 10% off coupon when you purchase things from her shop. My Tiny Journal is having a sale. I would have to complete my account. I didn't. I'm looking to try to find where I purchased the, but it was like she had a bunch in like the, let me see. Her name is Jessica Mundy, Georgia. So why doesn't it come up on there? Because I bought it after the one from NYX. All right, maybe I bought it on Etsy on one of my other. You know, when you use Google, sometimes and you have more than one email address. Oh, I don't remember what the password is for that one. No, I guess I must have. I don't remember, guys. Confetti carousel. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Yeah, I love the pens too. She's waiting for travel. Where did I get the pen? I'm still working on it, Tammy. Gotta go back to work. Love you, Gemma. See you next week. Hopefully I'll see somebody Saturday on Sunday afternoon. Yeah, no. I got it from a gal named Jessica Mundy, and as soon as I find where, I know it's probably in my PayPal actually, because I pay for everything through PayPal. The confetti carousel, that's where I got this one. You sure? It's right about next 3 to 4 weeks, but it's been April. It is May. It's been, well, I'm not gonna tray from Nick's live the other night. It's her mental health tray. Cool. That's neat, Michelle. Tracy! Tracy girl. How you doing, sweetie? Are you still in another state for your mother-in-law's? Tracy lost her mother-in-law last week, so they're in another state. They were in another state taking care of affairs. Glad you'd be with us, sweetheart. And congratulations are oh, that's the name of the carousel I was talking about. Yeah, thank you. Absolutely. You're home now? Now, Katie's grandma is on hospice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, my condolences, my friend. And also at the same time, congratulations on hubby being finally off of a service and back home with you. The two of you are probably having a second honeymoon. Or first, depending on how you look at it. It's good you can go into these things arm in arm now. That should at least be a help. So I will track this down, Tammy, and find out more about that. Tomorrow it's official. I won't jinx it. I won't jinx it. I said soon, didn't I? Soon. Okay. Well, I don't know. Was it Berta or Anita who were going on a Mediterranean cruise? Somebody was going on a Mediterranean cruise. Michelle, say hi to Snuggie for me. I haven't seen her around lately. I popped into her channel the other day. Not when she had a live, but I popped over there to check out what she's got going on. And I do apologize, too, that I have not had too many videos up and around. But it's been difficult with working part-time. And This week had been up and down. Monday was, she's working? Okay. Neither what, Thames? You tell her thank you. Thank you. Tell her I wish her my best too. So it's been hard. I only have 7 more days, you guys. 6 more now. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. 6 more days. Snuggie works at night after her grandma just passed. Oh no, another grandma passed. Well, that's awful. I love my grandmoms. They were so awesome, my grandmoms. I love my grandmoms. Anita or Berta going on a cruise? Berta? Berta? Are you lurking? Are you lurking, Berta? I'm going to Beetlejuice you out here. Berta, Berta, Berta. If you are, let me know if you're the one going on the cruise. I'm leaning toward it being Anita. And I'm not sure she's on. Berta's going on a retreat. Okay. Yeah, she took time off. You talk about it a lot. What? Berta, Anita, or Snuggie? You talk about her grandmother being passed. Well, I'm sure she's your sister, right, Michelle? So Monday was hard because it's unseasonably warm. But she went back to work today. Okay, good. It was unseasonably warm on Monday. It was in the 80s, and the skate park. Yeah, Berta, Berta, Berta. The skate park is in full sun on macadam. We were out there playing ball. They were doing the reading, so they're hiding under the picnic tables to get a little bit of shade to read in. It just was miserable hot. And then they called me down when they were over quota. Not your blood sister. Okay, that she is your sister. I know how that is. I have some soul sisters myself. And it was just miserable. So I get called down to fill in for a while, and it was cacophony. It was 38 munchkins, 3rd grade and below, in and out of the toy boxes, off and on the foosball tables and pool tables, running around the Foursquare thing, in and out to the bathroom. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yes, please thumbs up. Please thumbs up. You'll make me very happy if you put your DNA on the thumbs up button or on your mouse to hit the thumbs up button tonight. It will help my mood a lot. Thank you. Yes, Dawn, are you still here, honey? But tonight was much better. And the kids were well behaved both days. We went to the other park where I could sit in the shade and still watch them, because some of them like to be up in the shade rather than on the jungle gyms and stuff. And since you have 2 teachers, you can be at 2 places at one time. So we had a very good day today. And we're winding down, so I'm starting to peel their artwork off the walls and hand them to them, and making sure things are cleaned up a little more than normal, because they get glue places. There's Dawn. You'd never know how glue gets to these places, but it does. And then after a couple weeks, it has a sticky film that has attached everybody's lint to it as well. So, of course, I have to take some alcohol or something and really get that off. Anybody have other than expensive stuff, the Goo Gone and the Fray Check or whatever? Anybody have an inexpensive workaround to get stuck off glue off of the edges of like Formica tables and stuff like that. Yeah, we don't want to miss you. We don't want you to leave him without telling us. Everybody pop your favorite color in the chat. For giggles. Put your favorite color in the chat. All right. So this will get polyacrylic. The cards will get sold. The journal will get used. I might even polyacrylic the journal because they have a tendency to have things pop off of them. Move, 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 move. All right, so blue. I know Googling, but it's kind of expensive to do all. I have like 8 tables. Aquamarine, great color. Burgundy, I love that color too. You guys are coming up with some great answers. Oops, now why did that fall? Stay there. Yeah, hubby said he probably wasn't going to be on tonight. He brought me blueberries tonight. He said, oh, I was going to Aldi's and I happened to be getting stuff for myself and got some blueberries. Rainbow. Lots of love. So he got me this real big pack of blueberries. And he got me some brown gravy. Because I had the other night, last week on Wednesday night, my mom had her birthday dinner at a restaurant. And they made homemade spätzle to go with pork chop, not a pork chop, but a pork steak, actually, and had brown gravy all over it. And I get pork when I go out because Mark can't eat pork. And, well, not that I ever cook anyway, but so I order pork when I go out because I never get it any other way. And it was so delicious. So then when he went through Aldi's, he found a bag of dried spätzle. Spätzle, not spätzle. It's spätzle. Jamie, here you are. You're watching on the TV. You know, that's interesting because I hear people talking about click the like button all the time, and I watch on the TV all the time. And I found out that if you push the down button, then you push the up button, it gets you back on that line. When you push the down button, it gives you that line, that time line across the bottom. When you push the up button, it goes just above that. And then you push the right-hand button, and it bumps it to, the first one is like the face of the channel. You click on that, and it doesn't take you away from the video, but you click on that, and then it says, what's it say? It says that's where you subscribe or hit the notifications and that kind of thing. The next one is the like button, and you can hit the like button there. So even if you're watching TV, you can hit the like button. Just in case anybody wanted to know. Not to advertise. I'm glad you're here, Jamie. What's your favorite color? I'm asking everybody, what's your favorite color? Jamie says hi to Muttnut. Yep, that's what you do. You must have Comcast too. I don't know how Verizon does it, but that's how Comcast does it. I watch on the TV all the time while I'm diamond painting. What's everybody have to drink tonight? I have my cream red. I need a wine tonight because I'm in a good hot pink and teal. Whoa. We have got some creative people. Listen to these answers, not just, we have your normal blue. That's fine. That's beautiful. Rainbow, burgundy, hot pink, and teal. Do we have some awesome creative people here or what? I love you guys. Reminds me, Muttnut, did you all see the Northern Lights the other week? I was in Florida, weren't that far down. Great photos posted here from West Virginia where I live by folks here. So sad. I know. You know what? We didn't. And Michelle, you can tell your own story, but it was so overcast here that we didn't get to see it much. But Gemma saw it from England, and she posted on our Facebook site her pictures from England. It's supposed to happen again in another week or two. So keep your ears out. It's supposed to happen again. So here's hoping. Yeah, Jamie's YouTube channel. Thank you so much for posting Jamie's. You have soda, and we have water and Pepsi. You guys are so good. And here I am drinking wine. Diet Pepsi. Michelle says, no, not where I live in Maryland, but near DC did. They believe. We're supposed to be able to see it again. So here's hoping. You just subscribed. Oh my goodness. And Pepsi. How can you wait? Tabby, you've been subscribed for a long time, honey. I devout. So, let's see. Anything else happened over the weekend? I was very disappointed that my special guest had to work. Oh, subscribe to Jamie's channel. Yes, please do. Support Jamie by subscribing to her channel. Yes, please do. Please do. Jamie, you'll have to email it to me because I can't click on anything in the StreamYard thing. So you'll have to email it to me at wandasworkbasket@gmail.com. Yeah. Of course, Jamie. I don't mind showing off people's YouTube channels because we're all different. We all have a different way of coming at things. We all have different things to share, different ways to share it. And there's room for all of us out there. Room for all of us out there. The only thing I don't put up more than my Etsy shop on here, except and my promos on here, except during our challenge months when we have special guests, I will put their information up. If you come live and sponsor or whatever, I'll be glad to put your information up during that month. Otherwise, it'll get to like everybody advertising everything and nobody really talking about fun stuff. So please understand that that's the only Etsy shop and sales stuff I put on is my own on the YouTube here. Now, once in a while, I make exceptions on the Facebook group. Not often, but I will. Since Zara was coming back on after a long time, I gave her permission to, hey, Linda Punky. I like your name. Glad to have you here, Linda. I should stop doing that until I'm finished a sentence. I always lose my mind. Yeah, what was it? I just don't want it to be a sales free for all anywhere. And that's the only thing that I want it to be a community where we all share things together. And that's my main goal here. That's my main goal. So once in a while during special events, and like I said, Zara was coming back on and sharing videos that she hadn't for quite a while. So I thought I would let her, since she's part of, I don't know, I talk to her every couple weeks, and Gemma too, since they're on here every week too. And so Jamie's taking her puppies out. Linda, I'm so glad you're here. Good. You thought you had it right. You know what? No, you know what? YouTube sometimes has a way of dropping people. Even if you were subscribed to them, I think sometimes they drop memberships for some stupid reason. So for your favorite people, please go back and double check that you're still subscribed to them. Sometimes they aren't. You aren't. Double check that you're still subscribed here, and I think you are. So yes, absolutely welcome. Jamie will probably be back. She's taking the puppies out. So that leads me to what else? Oh, I started to talk about the cruise. I want to show you a couple of the things that I created for the cruise. A friend created this one for me. But these are the beginning. I created one before I went on cruise. I'm creating these after. This was in 2018 that we went to. You've been chopped before, Tammy? Yeah. Went to the Mediterranean. And I have so many pictures. And what I do with them before I scrapbook them is put them in these sleeves. In these big sleeves. Do not put them in those magnetic binders that, you peel the thing back, you stick the things in and push them back. I have ones that I originally used, those magnetically sealed things, and it has gotten red mold, disgusting red mold in the pages. So I prefer to put them in these archival things. I can put a few notes, pencil notes next to it if I need to, but then they're all in order and ready to scrapbook, because I also save ephemera, bits and pieces of stuff, tickets, stubs, brochures, all kinds of things to put with it. And I have another one too. I have another thing full of, oh, that's Pompeii. Love it. Oh, the Amalfi Coast, all these wonderful things. I have a few that I hadn't printed out that was from my fellow traveler and her site. I need to be working on the two from the albums from my second and so far last cruise. That was to the Caribbean for my mom's 80th birthday 3 years ago now. Holy cow. She turned 83 last week. So yeah. Yeah, some small blank books to keep my papers in to keep flat. Release papers in to keep flat. That's a good place to put them. They won't stick to it, and you're using them all the time. That's fine. Okay, so 2018. So the adventure begins. I may sometime do an overhead camera thing so that you might be able to see better without the glare of the lights and all. But hopefully. And I put them, I kind of do them like Junk Journal, Scrapbook Star. Liberty Travel is the people, travel agent that I worked with, that we worked with at the time. And that was me, my passport photo. And these are just die cuts they got in travel packs. It was May 11 to 2018. And I put down what I was packing. These are my packing lists. And of course, it's got like fold outs, pull outs, and fold outs and things. And I put pockets in there so I can put the information that we got from the travel agent. And I started writing a little bit about the process of ordering it. Adventures are the best way to learn, aren't they, though? And this, I got a whole bunch of books from Amazon, so that I knew what I was looking at. And then all the travel documents about what you have to do before you go and where you're going. And then then it's the itinerary. And I put pictures from offline where we were going to go and how I was anticipating it. And at least for Pompeii, it's one of my bucket list places because I always wanted to go to Pompeii because I wanted to be an archaeologist and love the volcano and all that other good stuff. And this is other fun stuff I did with it. Okay, my dreams coming true, that kind of thing. And off to an adventure. So when I'd write little notes about, we must have driven Casey, our travel agent, crazy with all our questions. And then some of the questions I wrote on there. And then at the time, it was the biggest cruise ship in the world that we were going on. So Royal Caribbean came out with an article about the type of ship that it was. And it was called Symphony of the Seas. So information from Symphony of the Seas and what we expected to be on the boat was in here, and that we got a room with a portal in it instead of a balcony because we were going on the cheap, but we still wanted to see the outside. And these are the stats about the ship. It was compared to different boats, and I think the Titanic was only 882 feet, and this was 1,188 feet. So it had the article. And I just made these books junk journal style. And I was given the idea by Jane Davenport information stuff. I like her as an artist. Stuff I needed to purchase, stuff I wanted to pack, stuff I had to do, where I was going to get it. Destination travel, some gifts and stuff that I wanted to take, first aid items. And this is all my first aid items laid out on my bed. Do you think I was worried about getting sick on the trip or what? So you're from the US and it's the first time here. Well, we're so glad you're here, Linda. I hope you're enjoying this. We do a lot of diamond painting. That's the primary way we got started, but I do all kinds of other crafty things, junk journaling, scrapbooking, embroidery, watercolor. It's not that I'm great at it. I'm not. I'm just having fun. It's my playtime. So I'm hoping you're really joining me for some playtime, basically. This is on my, to-do list, get a credit card, yada, yada, yada. I took a picture of my passport for Pete's sake. I mean, I went overboard on this. I was so excited for this trip. And my friend and I were making these journals before we even went. We were like so excited. And there's another pocket for a ticket and more must-haves. And what I did was I was afraid with all the walking that I wouldn't be able to walk. Oh, your comment is okay. Yes. If you want to be up for any of the prizes that I give out every once in a while, I'll say, I'm just giving away a prize tonight. If you want to, just email me at wandasworkbasket@gmail.com, and I will send you our little form, our request form, so that I have your address and your likes and dislikes and your birthday month. So in case I do happy mail or whatever, I don't have to go searching for your address. I already have it. So if you want to fill out one of them, that would be awesome. Okay. So I was afraid of too much walking. So my dad had one of these stool canes. It's a cane that you flip out the seat. So I covered it in duct tape, this fancy colored duct tape. Nobody else had another flip down stool cane like that. for sure. The next page is, oh, artsy stuff. All the artsy stuff I stuck in there because I wanted to try to do my journaling as I went, every day as I went. I always keep a little travel pocket notebook and write down my thoughts right then and there in the moment. Because if I don't, by the end of the day, I'm too exhausted to do it. By the end of the trip, I forget it all. So my idea was to try to, do some sketches and stuff, which I didn't do. But I did have my notebook with me. Since we were starting in Barcelona, did we start in Barcelona? I mean, we started in Barcelona, but did I start putting in? This was stuff about the flight already. See, I haven't even got on the plane yet. Okay, this is the plane. We were talking about the Jetsons, and one of our stewardesses reminded us of Rosie from the Jetsons for some stupid reason. I don't even remember why. What I packed and how much it weighed. This is my checklist, my packing checklist. I was way too organized because I had too much time on my hands, I guess. Oh, scavenger hunt. We created our own scavenger hunt. And I don't know if we found all these or not, but it was like best man in a dress? What? Oldest couple, tallest shoes, most annoying traveler, most delicious dinner, best gelati, best new food, best new wine, sexiest woman or hottest guy, the nicest flight attendant, nicest ship steward, the longest line we had to wait in, the flashiest dresser, the nicest stranger, the nastiest stranger, God sightings. I do this thing in church all the time. God sightings. It's like when you feel really, really close to God, when there's like amazing, like, moments happen that you just know you're connected. So I wanted to put that in there. Most awesome art we saw, most breathtaking view, most beautiful angel scene, worst tattoo, all kinds of these crazy scavenger hunt things. And then I put the prices of everything that it cost us. When my kids go back and look at this stuff, maybe the pricing will be interesting to them. Like how much the excursions and how much the excursions were that we were going to take from the ship. More travel stuff where we were sitting on the plane, our plane ticket. Good grief. I'm going to cover up my friend's face, but it was her 10th year cancer-free. That's what the free means here. It was her 10th year cancer-free, and that's why we took the trip together, my best friend. And that's how I looked when I was getting on the plane that day. And all kinds of stuff about the flight. So I do have the nicest flight crew, most annoying passenger, the guy who started the argument by sitting in a seat that wasn't his. So that, and I had these emoji stickers that if I didn't like something or I liked something, when I was writing about it, I stuck that in there. The flight was tough. Okay, other facts. I watched The Greatest Showman on the plane. So awesome of a movie. I sang without any voice coming out. And I watched it twice. It's so good. Excited to get to Barcelona. Just, the tickets and stuff. BAR is their flight thing. Thoughts about the Hilton in Barcelona. More about Barcelona. And I got beer at Burger King there. It was awful. But I got a beer to Burger King in Barcelona. Beer, Burger King, Barcelona. There you go. That was more about our hotel room and unpacking. We, weirdest hotel room ever. The shower door, the showers were all encased in glass. Hi, Mary, from Mary's Life. Glad you're here. Job at making that look awesome. It was awesome. So glad you're here, Mary. Thanks for popping in. There was a movie called God Wink. I believe it was a Hallmark movie. I don't know, Michelle. And thank you for putting the link up for the Facebook group. Yes, please go over to the Facebook group. Mary, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. This one I gave the What Were They Thinking Award. This was the complex that was next to our hotel. Can you understand why I thought, what were you thinking award? This was taller than the hotel. It was, you're very welcome, Miss Mary. So that was crazy. And the glass shower stall, which was like, what? So obviously we made sure the curtain was, and she hated that I snored. And I warned her I did, but she made me sit up sleeping the entire time, which was not fun in the least. Oh, and something I used for bookmarks were the earphones from the airplane. One thing I wanted to go to is the Sagrada Familia, the Sacred Family Cathedral that they were building. Gaudi was building one. It's been 80 years in the construction, and I have much, much better pictures of it elsewhere. I didn't get to go, but she did. My friend did. She took some pictures of the inside of it. I was so jet lagged and so exhausted, I did not get to go, but we had tickets to be in line, and she took the tour. I wish I did. But we had a really decent dinner at an Italian restaurant in Barcelona. And then just my journal about where we were when. That was the Sunday. Oh, the pickpockets were brazen. And they were right inside the hotel lobby. I'm going to put my fingers over her. I don't think she would, since she's the gal who ghosted me, I don't think she would appreciate her having her picture up. But this was a picture of the boat. The boat. Symphony of the Seas, 5 ports of call. Pre-boarding. Best incident of karma. I don't remember that. While queuing up to check in at the boarding desk, a snotty woman budged up to the front of us. Of course, I complained strongly to my friend, even while a friend of the snotty lady budged in alongside with her. As we moved ahead, those who pre-boarded online, us, were moved to a very short line, while the rich biatches had to stay in a long line. You can't beat the irony of karma. All right. And one of the things I loved were some of the artwork on board the that we were greeted with on board the ship. It just was OMG. It was just OMG. And the first night, the first boarding night, they had a balloon drop on the promenade. It was just bad. I found out that my friend is afraid of balloons, so she didn't go. They were on Hallmark, a God Wink Christmas. God Wink Christmas meant for love. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Thames. Our first dinner aboard was at Johnny Rockets. Best milkshakes ever. And they bring ketchup on your plate like that. It's like a sock hop, and they even get up and dance for you in the middle of like service. It was phenomenal. It was so good. And this is the view of the inside of the ship, because they had balconies around the inside of the ship as well as around the outside of the ship, which was fabulous. And these were just all the activities you could do. And again, these are from their promotional material. And this was, I don't have her on here, do I? No. This was the inside of the ship, parts of it. This is the outside. On the inside, they have these writings on the wall, and this is this says "Wander into Wonder." And I used to one of my nicknames is Wonder Wanda, and my favorite song is "I Wonder as I Wander." So I had to take myself a picture of myself next to the sign. I just had to. And then we saw Hairspray as a Broadway production. They even had part of it above the stage that night. Fabulous, fabulous shows. They were incredible. They had, wait a minute. Okay, I can show you parts of that. There was a carousel, and how they cut the carousel horses. They had a display on different stages of it, cutting them out, and then you could go on the carousel almost any time during the day. And that was one of her favorite things to do. And she got shrimp cocktail every single night. Let's see. Oh, Johannes was our room steward or cabin steward, and he made the coolest towel animals. You know how they make towel animals? This one was an elephant, so I had to take a picture of it. You know me and elephants. And that means I have to put a picture, Johannes's picture, in there, which I do have a picture of him. Our favorite breakfast was one they brought to our room every day. We had breakfast in the room every single day. Isn't that wonderful? It's just awesome, awesome, awesome. Our favorite evening ritual is ending the evening with a glass of wine and watching the sunset over the sea. Yes, that was our favorite. We would take a glass of wine from dinner. Berger and Vimal, that was our stewards there. Top notch every evening. So these were some of the views of Barcelona from the cruise ship before we took off. Very busy port. They are a lot of fun, and if you lack something to do, it's your own darn fault. Because I'm telling you, you can be out on deck for every sunrise or sunset if you want to. This one has a little, oh, I thought this was one of the cards that flipped up. No, but this is probably one that flips out. I just want to make sure. Glamour don'ts. Okay, these were, I took a picture of a glamour don't and a worst tattoo. Okay, the glamour don't was these fishnet stockings with these boots and shorts. Ugh. And this was the worst tattoo. Can you see what kind of a finger that is? Yeah. A man had a tattoo of somebody giving somebody the finger. That's why I put this over. And then I found out she was afraid of balloons, and this was the balloon drop night. And these were some of the balloons I scarfed up off the floor. It was loud, but they dropped from the ceiling, and then you stomp all over them. And it was a lot of fun. It had disco music and all kinds of things going on. And then the next day, I wrote a little bit about her room. The city of Palma de Mallorca. She went on the tour. I did not get to go on the tour, but I did some of her pictures in here. Really, really old gnarled tree. It really looked really cool. They went into the bull ring but didn't see a bullfight. But look at the palm trees. They're just so gorgeous. And the town and the fortress sit out over the ocean on these rocky shoals. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I took pictures. She didn't see a bullfight, but I put pictures of a bullfight in there. One said hippie market. They have a flea market in there a couple times a year, and they painted this really like wild hippie stuff on the wall. So of course I had to put the picture of the hippie market in there. Belvedere Castle. She got to go on that. I think I was in too much pain that day. I didn't get to go on that excursion. I should have just went. I should have just said Lisieux Cathedral, more cathedrals. You know, you think the places in this country that are 200 years old are old. These are thousands of years old. Some of them are thousands of years old, of course. So they have a sense of being old. Let's see. And of course I use washi tape. I use stickers. Remains of the day. I put in, at the end of the day, they put something in your cabin that says what the average temperature was, or the forecast for the next day, and dress suggestion for dinner, what times things open, sunrise, sunset times, when they're going to arrive, all the boards, all that stuff. So I put that on the bottom of that too. So that was the first day. And I put they also give you this. It's like an activities calendar for every day that you're there that you can do. So I put what we circled and did. So that was the first one. I don't even know what time it is. Okay, 10 after. Let me go back and look at the info. I'll show you the last. I don't have this nearly. It's just started. Mary's never been on a cruise. Tammy says they're so much fun. It's hard for me to take a cruise now because it's hard to get O2 on the ships. It's harder to get O2 on the planes. Tammy, I bet maybe one day I could experience a cruise. Oh. My granddaughter just texted me. Just a fear I have to get over. You know, they are beautiful. And you do not. I mean, some people get seasick. I didn't get seasick at all. And you don't even need to take the excursions that the ship offers. You can still get off. You can go to the town and walk around. You just have to make sure you're back in time. Sometimes in Europe, they bust you pretty far into town if you go on the excursions. Sometimes you can stay on the beach and just stay right around. That's easier in the Caribbean than it is in the Mediterranean. No, it's not when I was younger. It was in 2018. I went with a friend who was 10 years cancer-free. We were celebrating her 10-year cancer-free at that time. Oh, I have a FedEx package on the way. Imagine that. And my granddaughter texted me. Okay. Mary, I understand about fears. I was so afraid of getting motion sickness, but actually you can't feel the ship. You really can't. You can get motion sickness meds from your doctor. Yeah, you can. You really don't feel it at all. It's a lot of walking if you take the excursions. Most of us on this channel are, I don't know about you, but we're in our 50s and 60s. And some in 40s. Sorry, Michelle. Some are in her 40s. And Tracy says she's never been on a cruise either. It's worth it. They're expensive. It's worth it to do it at least once for a bucket list. Go to as many different restaurants in there as you can. Or don't go to the special restaurants. It's just being on the deck. And this last one, I spent a lot of time in the hot tub because it was already after I had broken my leg. This was before I broke my leg. I broke my leg in 2020. And the one I took my mom on was after that. And it was worse. 41 years old yourself, you can do it, Mary. My 80-year-old mother did the Caribbean trip with me, did the dolphin swim, the whole works, and she was walking better than me. I had a broken leg. Take a cane. Nobody cares. Okay. This is travel journals were popular at Michael's. I first got this. And in here, it has a zipper slot, and it has like business card slots. I'm going to use them for pictures. And Jane Davenport had 2 different notebooks that she had out, but I put her washi tape and stickers all over them. This one's definitely washi tape. And then I took clear just covering, like book covering, clear book covering, and stuck it all over them. Yeah, I did. I swam in the dolphins 2 years ago. I know, maybe one day, Michelle. Maybe one day. And basically, I put my own papers in them. They are scrapbooking papers, and I stapled them in. These are basics because I wanted it all tons of pictures. So I have heavy duty mixed media paper in here. I have scrapbooking paper with a travel theme or a postage theme, that kind of thing in it. Some things that I think might have gone with the colors. A little map thing. And the other one's the same, and I'll use this. This is a grid. You see the grid lines on it? This came this way, and it came as a grid. And then what you do is you put it inside these. You slip them in these bungee cords. Or you make your own bungee cord with a rubber band. And that's how they stay in the booklet while you're doing it. And I put stupid stuff in, like I found this little sugar stirrer. No, it's a gelato spoon. I'm sorry. Gelato spoon. I know it's going to go in here sometime. So that's sitting there. And my friend put together a calendar for the next year that had pictures of our stuff together. And I really didn't use it as a calendar, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to take the pictures out and use it. The pictures in our thing. I'm not going to torture you with all the pictures of my trip this time. That was Barcelona and the What Were You Thinking building next to our hotel. You have a bucket list to swim with the dolphins. My parents did it in Hawaii. And there's usually 2 different If you go to swim with the dolphins, make sure you know what package you're getting, because sometimes you just sit and watch the dolphins swim around, and another one you actually get in the water and the dolphins swim with you. I'll have to show you some pictures of me kissy facing a dolphin. This is Majorca, Spain. The bullfighting ring. This is Marseille, France, right? That was one of the ports we stopped at, Marseille, France. We didn't do a tour there. We just walked around and spent a little money. I can't show you this one, but this is her zip lining and on the carousel. And I already showed you the ketchup on the plate from Johnny Rockets. And she was rock climbing there too. They have rock climbing in the cruise ship. This was Florence, favorite town in Italy. Of course, we saw the statue of David. And I'm telling you, the statue of David, they have a circular seat, like a half circle seat around behind him. And as you're listening to someone talk about it, you sit and look at the statue. And we were sitting behind his butt. Cute butt, by the way. I didn't mind looking at it. But if you look at his eyes have, his pupils are cut out hearts. When you look at it closely, his pictures in close, you don't see it. But his eyes are cut out hearts. It's just amazing. And Florence is by far my favorite city in Italy. The architecture, the ambiance. Okay, this was the Vatican. And this was Rome, the Vatican, and the Colosseum, and the museum. Tiny, tiny pictures. I'm only giving you a very tiny taste of, if you join me again next week or the week after, I will have my photos that I can show you. Like, I'll share my screen, and I won't be holding them up to the screen. I will show you some of the pictures. This is from the Vatican, the papal seat, and the Sistine Chapel, and the outdoor square. Did you know the papal seat is black? Black onyx. You're not allowed to take pictures of the Sistine Chapel in there because of the light pollution, but you can buy all kinds of stuff with it, of course. And I had a diamond painting made. I had a custom diamond painting made of picture of the Sistine Chapel and a picture of the cathedral in Florence, the front of the cathedral in Florence, from one of my pictures. I did not make them up yet. That's how long I've been diamond painting, since a long time. Oh, geez. Sorry. This was the Amalfi Coast. My first gelato was eaten there. And I still have some limoncello that I bought at the Limoncello liquor factory there. And Pompeii. Pompeii was another one of my absolute favorite places. Do you know they found the first fast food merchants in Pompeii, where they had dugouts where they put the crocs, and they would have a fire lit underneath them to keep them warm, and they would dish out soup or whatever out of them as you were near their, not Colosseum, it's like I don't know what you would call it, their community area. And that's just a picture of us with our waiters and stuff like that. So I can't show you because they're both our faces. And this is some really cool stuff on the ship. Now, these, when you ran up and down the steps, they made music. And if you did it right, up one side and down the other, it was the theme of The Godfather. Da, 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 da. And of course, I did that really, really badly. So that was the inside from a balcony. That's one of the towel animals, another musical themed thing, and a sunset from the balcony. And I will show you some much better pictures next week because I think they're on my other computer. They're not on this computer. And if I can put my finger over her, it's more from the boat. It's a shame, but she's my friend who ghosted me after 20 years. 20 years of friendship, she ghosted me over politics. Painful. It's still painful. Still painful. I guess we've all been ghosted by our favorite people at one point or another, huh? We've all had that pain in our lives. Did I show you the flutterby that the black hole made me for Insane in the Membrane? And it attaches to an electronic thing, and I've seen it work. Every once in a while, the wings will go like this. So when it's all done, I'm going to bling just around the outside edges and in the center a little bit. I know. And when I show you what it looks like, I'm going to put it through the canvas so that the puppy with the crossed eyes is looking up at this little butterfly on his forehead going, yeah. Yes, I'm hurt worse. I know. And he did it. You know what he colored this with? Guess what he colored this with? It wasn't paint. He couldn't get the metallic shades that he wanted. Sorry about my nails. I have to get them redone this week. I'm a week overdue. You know what he used to color it? He colored both sides. Take a guess. Take a guess at what he used to color this. He's amazing. His creativity is amazing. You put the two of us together sometimes, and it's like explosions of creativity, and we have so many more ideas. Yes! Michelle, you're right. You're exactly right. Did he tell you last week? Yes, that's a butterfly Dad was working on. Yep. Michelle got it. You are good, girl. He used eyeshadow and then lacquered it. No, not markers. He used eyeshadow. Look at the iridescence in that. The metallic pigments in it. And then I'm going to bling it with crystals on the outside edges and maybe some of the black lines. I'm not going to overdo it. Yeah, it looks like mica powder in it. Yep, that's what makes the bling. Isn't it beautiful? He's so creative. So have I put everybody to sleep tonight? No, Mary's still here. Tammy, Michelle, Jamie had to go. I don't know if Jamie got back from her doggies. Tracy's probably still here. And how about our other new person tonight, Linda? Linda, are you still here? Or did I put you to sleep too, hon? And Dawn. So if you go back to the beginning, you're awake. Tracy's still awake. You did resin, you used old eyeshadow color. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Yep, Mary's still here. Very good. We usually go on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday nights, almost every Tuesday night. This Sunday, I'm going to have a special guest on. Some of you helped me figure out his costume. Those of you who have been here know who I'm talking about. And so he will be here. He is funnier than heck. He has got a dry sense of humor. And he's going to show us the video that he and his friends made for work. They only got second place, but it's funnier than heck. So I want to show you the video, and I want to introduce you to him in a formal way. So that'll be Sunday, this coming Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just don't forget, sometimes on a Tuesday night or a Saturday pop-up, I'm going to have live pop-ups on a Saturday or Sunday when I can get some special guests on. Now, Leah from Art and Soul will be coming in. We haven't set the exact date, but she would like to come in sometime in June to talk to you, because she's going to be one of our sponsors for August My Favorite Things event. And I'm going to try to arrange for our other sponsors to be on, before that time. So if you want to order something from them, you can have it in time. We want to keep the challenges, the events, really lightweight and not heavy. We want to keep them easy and light. If you have something you already started, you can use that, as long as it, incorporates something that's your favorite in some way or other. Could be a favorite craft, a favorite hobby. It doesn't have to be diamond painting. It's just got to be something of your favorite. That maybe at this time of year, when everything else has been like you have to follow the rules or, do all these, things that are required of you, we want you to be able to do something of your favorites that is relaxing. You just have to make some progress. You take a beginning picture, you take a progress picture toward the end of the month. Every Tuesday night, you can win a prize from one of us or one of our sponsors. And we have a big grand prize at the end, which is growing in leaps and bounds, not just a Amazon gift certificate this year, but it will include extra gifts and from our sponsors and friends of the channel. So what else? And that's it. You have to post them on our Facebook group and have to have one of our forms filled out. The form, if you haven't filled one out yet, or haven't filled one out in a long time, because when I switched computers, my hard drive crashed and I lost some of my information. So if I have your email, I might be contacting you and say, please fill out another one. But if you haven't in a while, please fill it out and get a new one to me to make sure that you are in the running for August, so that whether you are picked for something on a Tuesday night or on a Saturday or whatever, that I can just send it off to you within the next day or two and get it to you. Dawn's here. Yep. So that's part of it. That's coming up in August. It'll be here before we know it. I'm going to try to take you in July sometime down to the Shore House and show you. I gave my mom the diamond painting. What was it? Like it was the seaside window, something like that. It is gorgeous. And I framed it in like a driftwood-like frame. It's so beautiful. And I want to take you and show you where she hung it. And I want to show you the place that I want to see how my mom's changed it since I was down there with my aunt. And I'm going to go back down there in September. So once in July and once in September before school starts again in the fall. I've narrowed it down to 9 canvases for the event. Okay. In the event, I know the one I will do, hopefully. Oh, cool. And also, yes, thank you for putting that up. That's close. It's Workbasket, WORK. That's an R instead of a T, Workbasket at gmail.com. So yes, all the links are in the description for my Etsy shop and all the other ways. You know, if you want to be a member, if you want to support the channel, help keep us on the air, I will be doing some more. You need to refill in yours. Thank you, Dawn. I would appreciate it, just to be sure, because I only have half of what I should have in there, and I know they're the newer ones from last August. Before that, I think the hard drive just erased some things, and I'm hoping and praying that all my pictures weren't on there. I'm hoping that between the older hard drives and what still might be lingering on the computer before they crash, that I can refill up. Mark got me a solid state. Is it 5? It's 4 terabyte storage drive now. And a solid state, it doesn't have the things in it that if you shake it or you drop it, it's destroyed it. Solid state is just electronics soldered to an electronic board. So it's not as volatile. I redid mine as my hobbies have changed some. Okay, that's great. Yeah, so it's, and plus people change their email addresses, and people change their addresses. So that's fine. If anybody who wants to redo yours and make sure that I have it, please send a new one to me. I will get the form to you ASAP. I might even put it on a Google Drive and give you guys access to copy it. Let's see what else I was going to say. I want to get more of the information to Zara tonight. It's international, by the way, because Zara is from Australia and Gemma is from UK. So the three of us co-host it together. We start it the first Saturday and the last Saturday of the month, and we do a co-hosty thing as a fun Saturday live to start and end it together. And I do it like fairly early on a Saturday morning so that both Gemma and Zara can both be in chat, because it's exactly 12 hours difference for Zara in Australia. In the middle of the afternoon for Gemma when I'm 1 in the morning. And I'm sorry for the West Coasters who might have to catch it a little bit later. All the details will be up shortly. Anything I'm forgetting, Towns? What am I forgetting? I promised you more videos. I have some in the can. I just haven't rendered them yet. I'm afraid that this computer will go belly up on me before I get them done, before I have everything switched over to my new computer. I'm hoping by Sunday, Saturday, Mark can come over and hook up all the cameras and mics. He got me some 2 little lavalier mics that just take in the sound and not put it out, so we have no echoing and screaming from other devices. I will have a top down and different views, and he did a like a be right back screen and a bunch of different things. And he got me, what else did he get me? He got me a tripod on like a little snake thing so that I can move it around, and if I want to use my phone to film from over top, I can. And what else did he get me? Got me something else. He gets me all these wonderful little things. Look at the wireless mouse he got me. This is the charging cord. It's a racing mouse. And these wheels, the wheel doesn't turn, but it's got extra buttons over here. It's got the wheel here. Your hand lies completely flat on it. It's so cool. And it changes colors. It has these racing colors in here. And it just glides. There's no ball in it. It just glides. And there's this little wireless key to plug into. It's a desktop model. So that I had trouble the last couple months that this unit, my gaming laptop, would just blue screen of death. It just, it would blare and make all kinds of crazy things. And I'm not in the same room as my internet connection, so he got me a antenna. He jammed that into a USB in the front of this desktop model, and it's screaming fast now. So I can't wait to get all, but there's no cameras. So I have to hook up my cameras and everything and get that all taken care of. Yes, we post those things. Is there anything else I missed, guys? Mary, I do game a little bit. A little bit. I love Dinkum. I'm a cozy gamer. I love Dinkum. I love building stuff. I have my own island on Dinkum, and I just love it. I'm thinking of putting up a Discord thing, and I do also, Tammy, can you put up the Faith channel? Can you put up the link for the Faith channel before I go? The little piece that goes in the PC is called a dongle. Yeah, I know. I know. I do know. Being married to somebody who was into computers even before War Games was out in the 80s. Oh, I'm so glad, Mary. I'm so glad you find that. So glad. I just try to have fun with everybody, and I want it to be personal. I just want it to be personal. Yep, we always post the sponsors as part of our... I'm losing my voice, guys. It's almost 11 o'clock. Can you believe it? I will have more of... And I've gone on family trips all over the United States, all over Mexico. I've been to Ghana, West Africa, and I have tons and tons of digital pictures to share from Ghana. I can share with that. I can share the Caribbean pictures from the other year. When I get them all into my Terra Drive, then I can hook them up to whatever I'm on, and you guys can see them too. I do have a faith-based channel on creative prayer and intimacy with God, and that's just starting. I'm looking for 50 subscribers, and I'm looking for those who would like to... I finally got my questionnaire done. I sent it to the first 4 people that I knew, and I'm looking for others to help me figure out what people want in an online spiritual community. So it's creative prayer and intimacy with God, and it's joy, drawing nearer 2023. Yes. And there is a link to that in the description box as well. And coming up, there's a whole Kajabi community that's coming up. There's a course that has been made. There's another one in the making. I'm making something on Neurographica as an intercessory prayer. And that's going to go up soon. And there's a freebie that's attached to that if you want to try that. I make it super easy and super fun. And it's really powerful too. It's really become powerful. So, I know, right? Time does fly when you're having fun. All right, I'm gonna move my wine out of the way because you know what I do for my ending. I'm gonna do my Sally Star ending. If you were in Philadelphia area in the 60s, you know Sally Star. And her ending after her programs every week were, I love you a lot. I can't wait to see you again next week. And my wishes for you this week are love, luck, and lollipops. Mwah. See you next week. Bye, divas. Love ya. Have a great week. See you Sunday.